Hello, my name is Innocent. Welcome. I'm here in Rwanda. I'm actually in Sanze, a very beautiful, beautiful country here in Rwanda. Very beautiful people too. And I thank God for being here. And I'm talking about sexual being. Um, it says that uh, there's a lot. There's all this talks about us being sexual beings and need to explore our sexuality and play around with ourselves, whatever, blah blah blah. And there's also some teachings that they should teaching children in early ages and try to encourage as they develop to explore their sexuality. But I'm here to say that as a child of God and as a believer, that is contrary to the Word of God. We might have a sexual being, we might have sexual stimulation, but we're not sexual beings. We're human beings. Okay, I want to correct that. We're not sexual beings. We're not created for sex. Sex is created for reproduction, and not only reproduction, but also created for marriage. It is not created for fun or to um, please for pleasure. It's not created for some people. When they have a boyfriend, they're scared that if they don't sleep with them, they're gonna leave them. Listen to me. You're worth more than that. If he can't wait, he's not deserving you. He doesn't deserve you at all. You hear me? If he can't wait, he doesn't deserve you. If he can't wait, if she can't, now listen for the ladies. You know, men I'm gonna say men are usually, when it comes to sexuality, men are very weak, but it doesn't make give them an excuse for their behavior. Sometimes when man is pushing for sexual activity, you resisting it, actually you're helping them. You hear me? You're actually helping them, even though you feel like they might leave you, whatever. No, you're actually helping them. But I'm not making an excuse for men. You know, women also, the way it works, a woman really desires emotional support. She wants somebody to be there emotionally, to tell her she's beautiful, to tell her she's awesome, to look at her and adore her and hold her hand and spend time with her and cuddle with her. You know, a woman usually longs for emotional connection with a man, and many times the man usually really what he wants is none of that. He just wants sex, to be honest. And and so sometimes there is an exchange. The man provides that emotional connection and blah 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 for the girl, and in return he gets the sex. And a lot of times in relationships between girlfriend and boyfriend, once the man gets the sex, he disappears and he goes find somebody else, and tries to come in through that same route, showing that he's going to be there for you, emotionally support you, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that all men are the same. And that's why I personally discourage, discourage dating in high school. I don't think you should have a boyfriend or girlfriend while you're in high school. It's unnecessary. I've heard it said before, having a boyfriend or girlfriend in high school really is a practice of divorce, because you enter into relationships after relationships after relationships after relationship. Truly, it is a practice of divorce, and you're really opening up yourself for um, doors for temptations, and you might find yourself doing things that you really didn't want. There's no any reason. I know, um, I'm speaking mostly to American audience, and this might be uh, not be taken very uh, nicely and smoothly, but there's no need for boyfriend and girlfriend while you're in high school. When you get to college, maybe, you know, you can. I mean, the purpose for dating is for marriage. You're dating somebody to get to know them so you can marry them. What is the point of dating when you're in high school? Nothing. Nothing. No. There's no reason. There's no reason for dating in high school. Can you have a friend who's opposite sex? Sure. Can you have a friend who maybe you have a crush on, whatever? I mean, if you do have a crush on that person, whatever it is, I mean, you make sure that you're creating boundaries. Okay.